Hey cruisers, I'm Sherry with Cruise Tips TV. Welcome back to our weekly vlog. Hope everyone's having a great week. We've had a wonderful one. Today we filmed a fun episode for you. Well, actually, wait. We filmed two fun episodes for you. One is an awesome new gear episode. And you know my husband, he's constantly buying new techie stuff, and we have a fabulous new gadget that we're going to be reviewing for you, and you should watch for that on our gear channel. We also filmed a super fun episode on our newbie cruiser experience. You will find out a little bit about the funny things that we experienced as first-time cruisers probably about 12 years ago. So watch for that on our Cruise Tips TV channel. There was so much cruise news this week. If you have been on social media, you've probably seen all the hubbub around several major cruise line announcements. The first one was that Carnival named their new ship. They're calling it the Horizon, and that is Vista's sister ship coming out spring 2018. Nobody has any idea where it will be sailing, but that was very exciting. Second, Norwegian has a gorgeous new ship, and they're calling her the Norwegian Joy. And there was a big announcement about Tan Ping, this amazing Chinese artist, being responsible for her whole art. So we have an article about that on our website. Be sure to check it out. It's gorgeous, very, very exciting. That ship set sail summer of 2017 in Shanghai and Beijing. The last update was from Princess. Princess has open booking for their new ship, the Majestic Princess, sailing Europe. Not sure when she starts to set sail, but you can check the website and actually book that sailing now. So very exciting stuff. And without further ado, we have a lot of questions this week from our website, from our YouTube channel, and we're excited to address as many as possible with you today. So we're going to go ahead and get started with Ariana Million's question. And Ariana asks us a pretty tough question. She says she usually travels with a group of 8 to 9 people, and they rarely agree on anything. So she wants to know how to find compromises when traveling with a large group. I'm going to go ahead and answer this question, but I would encourage all of you to please leave your answers for Ariana in the comments below. So here's what I'm going to suggest for you, Ariana. I've been there. When we've cruised with our family group, what we have done is made an agreement to meet for dinner. And during the day, everybody kind of did their own thing. If that's not enough and your group would like to spend more time together, I think one thing that could work for you is that everyone in the group, or every couple perhaps, could choose one day that they're responsible for planning the activities, or maybe even one port. So hopefully those suggestions will be worthwhile to you, but let's see what our subscribers have to say about that one. Okay, our next question comes from Brandy Whiting. Brandy says she loves Carnival, and that's the only line she's sailed on. She figures if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I agree, Brandy. And she wants to know what our favorite cruise line is and what ship specifically. So here's the deal. Brandy, we have spent a lot of time on a lot of ships, but the one that we have spent the most time on, most likely, is Princess Cruises, and we've just earned our platinum status there. So we tend to favor Princess a little, but we actually look for sailings that work for us. What sailing is going to be close to our home and affordable and at the time that we want it to be. So, sometimes we choose Carnival because it's a great value. Sometimes we choose Norwegian because we love freestyle cruising and all of the specialty restaurants. It's a hard question to answer because we love any line that sails close to our home for a great price, but we do favor Princess a tiny bit. So I hope that answers your question. Next question is from K. Earl K. And Kay says, my question for you is, what is your favorite time of year to cruise and why? Well, good question. A little bit similar to my last answer. We like cruises that are a good value. We also like to cruise when the ship is not going to be crowded. So we tend to avoid peak times like holidays. We don't generally sail around Christmas or Thanksgiving. And we tend to sail when children are not going to be on the ships as much, so they're in school. That is just more probably because it aligns with our budget. But I hope that answers your question. I know that that's a really difficult one, but we tend to gear a little bit more towards off-season. And our last question this week comes from James King. And James wants to know, if I were to do a world cruise, James, you must have been watching last week because that is my dream. If I were to do a world cruise, would I prefer to do one on board a smaller ship such as the Oceania Insignia, or would I prefer a voyage on a larger ship like Princess? James, how could you do this to me? How am I going to answer this question? I'll take both, please. You know what? It's hard to say because I'm very curious about Oceania. We've never sailed on that line. And of course, I've heard wonderful things about the food and the cuisine. And a small ship experience on a world cruise sounds great. But you know how I feel about Princess. I love Princess. And I sure love those indoor pools. And I love the feel that the staff and crew worked so hard to create on Princess. So I'm sorry, sir. I'm not going to pick for you, but I would say that I would take either. Well, those are all the questions we have this week. Make sure you leave your questions in the comments below because it is so much fun for us to interact with you all on this level, and we really do have a good time answering your questions. Wanted to also let you know that my husband bought me a gift this week, and I would like to show it to you. It is this adorable hat from Amazon. And if we can find a link to it, we will put it in the marketplace on our website for all of you. It's super, super, super affordable, and I think it's really cute. I don't usually wear a lot of hats, but I'm looking forward to wearing this on my next cruise. That is pretty much it for us today. I hope everyone has enjoyed the vlog. Hope you're having a wonderful week and enjoying summer. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram. You can keep up with a lot of news over there. We really try to keep you posted on what's going on with the cruise lines, and Facebook and Twitter as well. And until next time, we'll see you on the high seas. Bye. Hey, click me to subscribe. No drinking on the set. Stopped to drink before.